That evening, Marcus phoned his closest friend and head of security, Zara Thompson. "I need to go undercover." No questions asked. The next morning, Ray Wilson arrived for his first day as a temporary janitor. Gray coveralls hung loosely on his frame. Makeup added wrinkles around his eyes, gray peppered his normally trimmed beard, and thick-framed glasses completed the transformation. Marcus had chosen the night shift when executives worked late but would also cover day hours. Nobody recognized the billionaire CEO pushing a cleaning cart. Marcus knew the truth about company culture never reached the top floor, and he was right. His invisibility started immediately. 3 days into his undercover operation, Marcus encountered the harsh reality his employees faced. While emptying trash in the marketing department, he overheard two managers discussing candidates for promotion. "Not Perry," one said. "Too urban for client meetings." Marcus recognized Perry Jones, a brilliant strategist who'd generated millions in revenue. In the break room, Marcus sat alone until Tanya from accounting joined him. "New here?" she asked kindly. Their conversation was interrupted when a group of executives entered. "Move it, buddy," one barked, not even looking at Marcus. "We need this table." On Wednesday, Marcus mopped the hallway as employees passed. Most walked right over his wet floor without acknowledgement. One woman even knocked over his bucket, muttering, "Watch where you put that thing," instead of apologizing. Others spoke loudly around him as if he were deaf, or simply not there. One executive asked if he even understood English when Marcus asked him to lift his feet for mopping, Thursday night. Marcus pushed his cart past the executive conference room where Thomas Jackson was working late with several directors. The door stood ajar as Marcus quietly began emptying nearby trash bins. "Someone left coffee rings on this table," Jackson complained loudly. "Hey, janitor. Get in here." Marcus entered, head slightly bowed. "Yes, sir?" Jackson barely glanced up. "Clean this mess. And hurry up, we've got work to do. Real work." As Marcus wiped the table, Jackson continued his meeting. "So, about the Wilson contract. I'm telling you, we shouldn't waste resources pitching to them. Their CEO is, you know." He lowered his voice. "People like him don't understand our caliber of technology." "But Marcus wants to pursue them," responded Director Chen. "Marcus doesn't need to know everything," Jackson laughed. "Besides, I built this company as much as he did. If not for me bringing in white clients who trust me, Wells would still be some black guy's garage operation." Marcus's hand froze mid-wipe. He'd heard enough. Friday morning, 10 executives sat around the polished conference table for the quarterly board meeting. Thomas Jackson stood confidently at the head, prepared to deliver his presentation. "Before we begin," Jackson announced, "I'd like to introduce our newest board member who'll be joining us today." The door opened. Every head turned. But instead of a suited executive, a janitor in gray coveralls entered, pushing his cleaning cart. Jackson's smile faltered. "There must be some mistake. The cleaning can wait." "No mistake, Thomas," the janitor replied, voice suddenly clear and commanding. He removed his glasses, wiped away the makeup aging his face, and stood tall. Gasps filled the room. "Marcus?" Jackson stammered, face draining of color. "Surprised to see the black guy with a garage operation?" Marcus asked calmly, pulling a small recorder from his pocket. He pressed play, and Jackson's voice filled the room. "If not for me bringing in white clients who trust me, Wells would still be some black guy's garage operation." The room fell deadly silent. For 1 week, I became invisible to understand why employee satisfaction plummeted. I discovered that when leadership thinks no one important is watching, true character emerges. Marcus activated the wall screen, displaying photographs, recordings, and documented incidents. This company was built on innovation, respect, and equality. Not fear, discrimination, and prejudice. Director Chen spoke first. Marcus, we had no idea. That's the problem, Marcus replied. You didn't see because you weren't looking. The changes at Wells Innovations came swiftly. Jackson was escorted out that same day. By Monday, Marcus announced a company-wide transformation program, beginning with mandatory bias training and anonymous reporting systems. Perry Jones received his well-deserved promotion. Tanya from accounting now headed the new Employee Advocacy Committee. Most importantly, Marcus instituted Transparency Tuesdays, where he regularly worked alongside different departments, no title, no special treatment. 6 months later, employee satisfaction scores reached record highs. The Wilson contract became their most successful partnership to date. Marcus kept the janitor's coveralls framed in his office, a reminder that true leadership means seeing everyone, especially those others render invisible.